Okay, this is my Sheldon from Big Bang Theory t-shirt. He wears 73. I don't know why. Is it 1973? I don't know. But this is my Sheldon t-shirt, so I'm going to talk to you something about the Big Bang. Today I was reading an old book by Joseph Whitfield, The Road to El Dorado, and in it there was a bunch of ascended masters that talked about how there were other humans, supposedly in higher planes, on all the planets of our solar system, and that they were trying to help out Earth, because Earth was full of very slow humans who didn't get it. Hilarion went on and on and on, but the one point that he made was the reason that there is not any interference by extraterrestrials is because people from Mars and Venus and Saturn, apparently Saturn, according to some of these books, is the source of the great spiritual council for the solar system. Anyway, they said the reason the extraterrestrials are not interfering with planet Earth is because that would take on a risk of karma. Well, at that point, we all threw up our hands and said, "Question, I'm Sheldon, and I've got a question." And the question is, wouldn't it be good karma to help out a planet that is full of highly toxic beings? Then we came to the conclusion that Hilarion and the Ascended Masters and all these people in the so-called spiritual councils are chicken shit. Maybe there is a risk of taking on karma, and then they have to get down from their lofty perches of being called Ascended Masters. We call them not mastery at all, zero mastery. We call them bullshitters, demonic bullshitters. So if you're into the Ascended Masters' teachings, I warn you, they are definitely demonic. They will give you some interesting wisdom, but they won't follow the wisdom themselves. Isn't it good wisdom not to take on karma, positive or negative? Where's the service to others? If you won't risk yourself. In the Jesus teachings, Jesus said the highest thing you can do for another is to give your life for them. Sananda, a so-called ascended master, said to me through a trance channel that in one of his past lives he had been Jesus. Do I believe it? Sananda is a demonic. Ascended master teachings are demonic. They teach you the first and foremost thing, I am. And that is incorrect. You are not. There is no I in you. There isn't. You are a speck of awareness wrapped by mental, emotional, and physical bodies that do whatever they do, whether they learn to be nice or learn to be dark. They are not you. I'm sorry if you feel like your spiritual ego has just been kicked out from underneath you because I'm a good person. No, you're not. You are not your mental body. You are not your emotional body, and you're not your physical body. You are simply an awareness watching all of this stuff go on. And if you take ownership for what your body does, you're an idiot. How can you really? Because if your awareness is witnessing the body speak, you're not that. You might say, you might be associated with it, but it doesn't mean you have any influence on it. So, as far as saying I am, no, you ain't. Maybe your mental body is saying I am, okay. Your mental body is, but whatever you are, if you're a human being, you're a speck of awareness looking through a physical body at a video screen where I am talking to you. Am I the awareness of this body? No. I am the voice of this body, and I am not the same thing as the witness that is, basically inside of this body watching everything happen. It's a different item. It's very complicated, but human beings, we are basically told nothing truthful about ourselves. You have to be a very good meditator to come to the conclusion that you are not your voice, you are not your body, you are not your emotions, and you are not your mental intellect. You are simply the awareness, the silent witness, it's sometimes called. And if your mental body doesn't understand it, maybe by watching this video, it's going to go, oh, I'm the mental body. The emotional body or the physical body might do the same things. They might identify themselves as, this voice identifies itself as the voice. But it's not the same thing as the awareness. The witnessing awareness that is silent is not the voice. Are they related? Might not be related whatsoever. Sometimes you witness somebody in Walmart spanking their child. What relationship do you have to that parent and the child? Zero. You just witnessed it. Why would you say they're mine? Anything to do with me? They're nothing to do with you. You just witnessed it. It's the same thing. What your body does and what your mouth says, it's not you. What's the point of being the witnessing awareness? I have no idea. I'm shrugging my shoulders because I don't know what is the purpose of having a witnessing awareness of all the stuff that goes on. It's a big question, and I don't know the answer. Is it part of the game of life? You're a witness to... You might as well go to a movie and watch movies all day long, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing for you. You're witnessing a movie, however good or bad it is, about what's going on with your body. But your body does what it does, independent of you. You might be hypnotized to think that I am the body and I am the voice and I am all the opinions being expressed. If you're thinking that, you're incorrect. You need to meditate and watch everything. Watch it all happen. You have to stop forcing the body to do things. You have to let go of forcing anything happening. If you let go of the reins, in other words, if you're lying in bed at 8:30 in the morning, instead of you pushing the body to get out of bed, because I gotta get to work, you just don't do that. Ignore that thought. Ignore that thought. You think, oh my God, the body needs to go for a pee. You might be saying, I need to pee. It's not you. You are feeling a sensation in the body, and you're saying, I got to force this body to get out of bed and pee. But if you wait, do not force the body out of bed to get dressed, to go to work, or to go pee. Don't do it, and just wait. Wait and wait and wait. And I don't care if you have to wait all day. But if you wait, sooner or later, the body of its own accord is going to get out of bed. And if it's never happened to you before, you might be astounded. It's like, I didn't make the body get out of bed. But it got out of bed on its own. It happens for me. So if it happens for me, it'll happen for you. But you must not force it. And if you get the feelings like it wants to go, try not to make it go. In other words, let go inside. Don't use your will to will the body out of bed. Will yourself to relax. In other words, relax, relax. You're not really saying don't get out of bed, body. You're just saying, I'm going to relax. I'm going to relax. And feel it needing to pee and feel the time clicking by. But don't initiate action. Initiating action is you forcing the body. And is it your awareness? I don't even think it's your awareness. It's something else that you have identified with. We identify with all of these different things. Our willpower, for example. It ain't yours. You are the witnessing awareness of all this stuff. But if you have identified yourself with the mental body or the will, then you might say, well, I forced the body out of bed. Just try it as an experiment. I'm Harry Weaver.